What's up, dummies? Today we're about to react to the most disturbing planets ever found. Look at this one, bro. LHS 11. Is that an eyeball planet? What the? We're gonna learn about some crazy planets that I've never even heard of. Let's go. Try not to get scared. Let's go.
This is a rocky world about the
here's the
same
first
size
one.
as Earth, and scientists recently noticed something very unusual about it. The
This thing's called YZ Ceti B. Who named this planet that? Okay, let's
planet is
learn
sending out a strong and repeating radio signal, which is seen as a glowing umbilical cord connecting it to its star.
Wait, what? This planet has an umbilical cord? A glowing umbilical cord? Like the umbilical cord that you have when you get born and they chop it off? What's up, dummies? Today we're about to react to the most disturbing planets ever found. Look at this one, bro. LHS 11. Is that an eyeball planet? What the? We're gonna learn about some crazy planets that I've never even heard of. Let's go. Try not to get scared. Let's go.
This is a rocky world about the
here's
same
the first
size
one.
as Earth, and scientists recently noticed something very unusual about it. The
This thing's called YZ Ceti B. Who named this planet that? Okay, let's
planet is
learn
sending out a strong and repeating radio signal, which is seen as a glowing umbilical cord connecting it to its star.
Wait, what? This planet has an umbilical cord? A glowing umbilical cord? Like the umbilical cord that you have when you get born and they chop it off? What?
Happens because YZ Ceti B has an extremely powerful magnetic field. It's so strong that it actually crashes into the magnetic energy of its own star. As the planet travels along its path, it pushes right through the electrically charged gas of the star. WASP
That's
121b.
weird. Okay, here's the next one.
This is a giant gas planet, slightly larger than Jupiter, but it is trapped in a nightmarish situation. The most disturbing part of this world is its weather. The extreme temperature difference between the hot and cold sides creates unbelievably violent winds that blow at tens of thousands of miles per hour.
Wind that's 10,000 miles per hour? Bro, let me check how windy it is right now because where I'm at, it's super windy. Look at this, bro. It's windy right now, but it says that the wind is 10 miles per hour. This planet has 20,000 miles per hour.
These fierce winds scoop up the metal gases from the day side, including iron and the exact same materials that make up rubies and sapphires, and violently blow them over to the cooler night side. When these metal gases reach the dark side, they cool down and form thick clouds. This means that in the pitch blackness of the planet's night, there are massive and chaotic storms where it literally rains droplets of liquid rubies and sapphires.
Bro, what? It rains ruby and sapphire? Like... gems, bro? I would like to go to that planet and just catch all of it and then bring it back to Earth and sell it and then become rich.
To make this strange place even more surreal, scientists discovered that the water high up in the planet's sky actually glows. In the upper atmosphere,
they have water in the sky on this planet? Dude, this is a disturbing planet. What the? What? Water in the sky?
The heat is so extreme that tiny particles of water vapor become supercharged with energy. Instead of just
What?
blocking light, these boiling hot water molecules release their own energy as infrared light. We cannot see this type of light with our own eyes, but to powerful space telescopes, the water looks like it is brightly glowing, almost like fireworks
What? This planet has
lighting up the
fireworks?
sky. Gliese
All right, here's the
870.
next one. This one's called Gliese 876. Is this one like exploding? Is this an exploding planet? Oh, the next one is the eyeball. Look. Okay, we're about to lock in. Let's go.
This planet is often called the Endless Volcano, and if you stood on the surface of this planet, the ground beneath your feet would never stop shaking. This world is a
Really?
rocky planet that is larger than Earth. And
Wait, this is a endless volcano planet? What? Imagine if people lived here, bro. You're just always getting volcano splash.
it circles very
lava
close to
on
a
you.
small star. The real nightmare for this planet comes from a combination of gravity and its neighbors. It is trapped in a massive pulling contest in space. On one
What?
side, it is being pulled tightly by its own sun. On the other side, it is being yanked.
Download Melon Sandbox now.
Oh, goddamn. What's your
Did you know that you can get a free Fortnite outfit in under 60 seconds just by downloading the game on mobile? Well, now that Fortnite is back on the Google Play Store and the App Store, Epic
being pulled tightly by its own sun. On the other side, it is being yanked backward by giant gas planets.
What type of planet is that? It looks like a green apple candy, caramel apple candy,
in
bro.
the same solar system. This constant push and pull physically stretches and squishes the entire planet like a giant rubber ball. Because the hard rocky surface of the planet is constantly being bent and broken by this extreme pulling, the
Huh.
inside is kept completely melted. The result is a world of
Dude.
non-stop and massive earthquakes. It also causes giant volcanoes to erupt all over the planet, constantly flooding the ground with hot melted rock
Oh
under
my
a dark red sky.
gosh.
LHS
All right,
1140.
here's the one that I wanted to see. LHS 1140b. It looks like a freaking eyeball.
This is arguably one of the most disturbing eyeball planets. This is a rocky planet larger than Earth that circles a quiet and small red star, but it is almost completely frozen solid. One
Wait,
side of the
what?
planet always faces the star, while the other is permanently turned toward the rest of space. Because of this, the dark side is a massive shield of ice. However, right in the dead center of the
Oh.
side, facing the star, is the exact spot where the heat is the strongest.
Wow, so the sun just blows the heat into
In
the,
dead
eye.
center
Look at
of the
this.
side, facing the star, is the exact
So that's why it looks like an eyeball, because the sun is just spraying.
spot where
Let's
the
learn
heat
more,
is the
bro.
strongest. In this one specific area, the ice melts into a giant ocean of water that is over 2,000 miles wide. If you looked
Huh.
at this planet from space, it would literally look like a giant eyeball staring without blinking at its sun. The dark center of the
Wow.
eye is the deep ocean, and the white part of the eye is the endless frozen
Bro, so it's just frozen ice and then a big water.
wasteland surrounding
What?
it. J1407b.
What? Look at this planet, bro. What? It's the tiniest planet ever, but it's got a bunch of rings. Who named it? J14? Okay, I gotta learn about
This
this.
planet can be renamed as Super Saturn. or the one with sky-devouring rings. That's because its rings are actually 200 times larger than the rings around our Saturn. They stretch out over 50 million miles wide. To help you understand how big that is, imagine if you replaced our Saturn with J1407b. Its rings would take up a huge part of Earth's sky. The most disturbing thing about this planet is what happens when it moves in front of its own sun. The rings are so incredibly large and thick that they block out almost all the light from the star. If you were on a moon circling this giant object, the rings would create an eclipse that blocks the sun for 56 days.
Wow, that would look cool with the rings blocking the sun, but it would block it for 56 days. Can you imagine having no sunlight for 2 months straight? It's just blackness.
Bro, you would be stuck in total freezing darkness for nearly 2 months, simply because the giant rings got in the way of the light.
Wow.
HD 189733b.
Ooh, that one looks cool. How could this be disturbing? This one looks dope. It looks like a freaking like gumball.